Well, this is a tough situation in the game. You got Bonds up there with an open bag, but I mean, how careful can you pitch him? You've got a 3-run lead in the strike zone.
Goes right at him, and Barry laces one to right field, back and gone! Right over the wall!
Barry Bonds is synonymous with seemingly unbreakable records: 73 home runs in a season, 762 career home runs, 7 total MVP awards, 4 consecutive MVP awards, most walks in a season, highest slugging percentage in a season, highest OPS in a season, highest win probability added in a season and career, and much, much more. But one Barry Bonds record that isn't given enough attention is his single-season on-base percentage record in 2004. 2004 was an incredible and bizarre season for Bonds. Bonds won his last MVP award that year. He batted .362 with 45 home runs, 101 RBIs, and 135 hits. During that season, Barry Bonds played in 147 games and made 617 plate appearances.
Watching. And they're going to walk him in the home run derby. He's going to get an intentional walk.
In 2004, Bonds also broke the single-season record for walks in a season with 232 walks. Bonds walked 38% of the time he came to the plate. Combining his ridiculous on-base percentage and slugging percentage, Bonds also broke the single-season record for OPS. His 45 home runs eclipsed his 41 strikeouts that season. While Bonds had led the league in walks during each season since 2000, his walks increased dramatically in 2004, largely due to the 120 intentional walks that season. For context, the next highest season total for intentional walks was 68, which belongs to Bonds in 2002. The highest non-Barry Bonds total is 45 intentional walks in a season. The numbers are almost unbelievable. In baseball, an at-bat is recorded when a batter reaches base via a fielder's choice, hit, or error, or when a batter is put out on a non-sacrifice. Considering walks, sacrifices, and any non-at-bats, Bonds had only 373 at-bats out of his 617 plate appearances. On-base percentage is calculated by dividing the total times on base by the total plate appearances. Times on base includes hits, walks, and hit by pitches. Accounting for everything, Barry Bonds reached base 376 times in 617 plate appearances, for a record-breaking on-base percentage of .609. The second highest on-base percentage in Major League history was Barry Bonds' 2002 season. The third highest on-base percentage in Major League Baseball history was .553, which belongs to Ted Williams in his 1941 season. In 1941, Williams hit .406 and led the league in walks, but his on-base percentage was still 56 points lower than Bonds in 2004. Barry Bonds' OBP numbers even more extraordinary considering the modern game. Since 1957, no player other than Bonds had achieved an on-base percentage over 500. In fact, the next highest post-1957 season was the .490 on-base percentage posted by Juan Soto in 47 games during the COVID-shortened 2020 season. In 2022, the current on-base percentage leader is Paul Goldschmidt at .416. In 2004, the second highest on-base percentage belonged to Todd Helton, who had a .469 OBP. To reach that level, Bonds would have had to record 185 more outs without reaching base. Barry Bonds holds many records, some of which are difficult to believe because they are so far beyond anyone else. What is the most impressive Barry Bonds record? It's hard to say, but to get on base at a .609 rate is simply unbelievable. This .609 on-base percentage will probably never be broken, and it would be surprising if anyone came anywhere close in the future. Thanks for watching.